Hello and welcome to the Front Office Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Cameron, and as always, the show is sponsored by Tees and Trees Clothing. Tees and Trees is where we stand on business. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what time you're viewing the show. We appreciate the check-in. Doesn't matter where you're from, where you're at, let us know, check in. Hit us in the comments, man. We talk back. Got some new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the No Bullshit Show, where we don't take no shit off of nobody. Had the finals game last night, man. No administrative stuff tonight. I actually got to head into work, which is annoying me a little bit because normally I'm home Monday and Friday. I'm home, but I digress on that situation. But hey, it is what it is, man. The Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks played Game 1 of the NBA Finals last night, and it was not a close game. It was what we predicted. Come on, man. Did y'all really expect us not to get it right? Of course, the Front Office Podcast told you that Boston was going to win the game. We told you it was going to be a team win. All right. I didn't, honestly, truthfully, expect it to be a blowout. I was a little disappointed in the game just because Dallas did make a great run in the third. They were down a lot for the majority of part of the game, and they cut that lead really quick, but Boston punched back. Kristaps Porzingis was the best player on the floor last night. I think people all argue about Jaylen Brown, who did have a great game. He was knocking down shots. He was effective defensively, making the right plays, and he was in attack mode all night long. Now, as far as I'm concerned, on Prize Picks, you were in attack mode all night long and didn't cover that damn 23.5. And Luka didn't cover his 31. But, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, they were out there playing. It's the NBA championship, man. It's the NBA finals. I think every player wants to go out there and have his best game. The good thing about it is, it's a series. It's not just one game. I just thought Boston was going to be better at home. I thought they were going to be ready. Boston's been the best team in the NBA all year. All year they've been the best team in the NBA without a doubt. It's not been a question in my mind. I've been picking Boston to win the NBA championship for the last 3 years, and I'm not a Boston fan. That's just how impressed I am with their roster and the things that they are able to do. They have to overcome certain obstacles like any other team, but I thought getting Drew Holiday was going to put him over the top. And right now, Drew's just making, he's just showing up big in big moments. He had another great game last night. I thought Tatum, once he saw Brown had it going, immediately went to playmaker mode. And I mean, you could look at it. Their starting lineup was in double digits. Everybody: Derek White, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, 20 off the bench for Porzingis. Hauser hit a few big threes. I thought it would be a team win. Game 1 is a feel-out game. And let's just switch to Dallas for a second. Kyrie wasn't great last night. But you know what I did love? I loved his demeanor. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a big LeBron guy. I'm a fan of a lot of guys, but that's my guy. And LeBron's demeanor, because he is competitive and he wants to win so badly, it becomes really, really poor sometimes. I didn't see that from Kyrie last night. I saw him taking the moment in. I saw him encouraging teammates. He wasn't shooting the ball well. I didn't see him getting super frustrated, understanding that it's just one game. And a lot of people can be like, nah, you got to be you got to keep a clear head. You got to be even keeled. And I think that's what Dallas is doing. I don't think they're happy about the loss, but I don't think they're worried. And they shouldn't be. It's Game 1. They got all weekend. They got till Sunday night before Game 2 happens, and Jason Kidd is going to make adjustments. He didn't make a lot of in-game adjustments, but I didn't think Dallas changed who they are. I thought they tried to make a few adjustments. I thought Boston was just really good defensively. Gafford and Lively were not a factor. And when they're not factors, Dallas is a lot less dangerous. They have to be factors. They have to be involved. They have to be catching those lobs, getting points, manufacturing points. I don't think they played bad. I just don't think that they were a factor. And I thought Boston's defense overall was fantastic last night, honestly. Like, Kyrie said it in his press conference. Every time he thought he had a one-on-one, he's going to the lane. There's like 2-3 other guys there. I mean, that's just good rotation. That's giving great effort on defense. I think Boston is in a championship mode mindset. Jaylen Brown won the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals, and his comments is almost like, I don't give a fuck. Jason Tatum last night didn't have it going from the floor or anything like that, but still ended up with 16 points, I think 11 rebounds, 5 or 6 assists. That's championship basketball. He doesn't care about the numbers and things like that. And I'm not saying that Luka and Kyrie do, but I'm just saying if we're playing each other, the mindset is the same. It's about who performs the best. And I thought Boston, like I said, I think Boston is the better team. Now, as far as game 2 is concerned, I do think we're going to get a better game unless Dallas blows them out. I do think we get a better game. I'm not going to make a prediction yet. I dropped an episode before the finals game, and I'm dropping this one afterwards. And I think that we're gonna drop both of those at the same time, so that way you can kind of watch the show, see what I thought. I may do a little promo on the before if I have some time, but I can't promise it. But just know you're gonna get 2 episodes every game. I'm gonna have an episode on YouTube before a finals game, and it'll be one up usually immediately after. And when I say immediately, I mean like the next morning. I don't mean like 11 o'clock when the game's over with, because I got a process. I like watching the real press conferences on NBA TV, not the ones that they clip up, because you can take a lot of things out of contents. It's clipped up a certain way to draw attention to things like the Angel Reese interview. I haven't commented on what she said about it's because of me too, because I haven't watched the full interview and I don't know what she was asked. You know what I mean? So we have to do a better job of just making sure we're taking in all the information and not just a little bit of it. All right. But yeah, that's my thoughts, man. I'm going to give what I think Dallas can do on game 2 in the next episode, along with predictions. Shout out to my homie Jizzle. I'm up 1-0 champ. Make sure you remember that. And this Marcus Cameron, man, I'm the host. All right. Front Office Podcast is the show. Tees and Trees Clothing is the clothing line. Peace.